is The Fixer on 98.5 NCX.
All right, let's go ahead and go to John on line 1. What's up? You're on the Maxwell Show. Go ahead.
Hi. I'm a little nervous. My truck had real bald tires on it.
Right.
I was out of work. I was laid off, and I didn't know what to do. You know, I needed new tires, and winter's coming. So I went up to one of the rental places by the airport.
Got it.
And I rented a truck just like mine.
Okay.
And I swapped out the tires, and I drove it around, and I took it back, and now I'm just overridden with guilt and fear. You know, like every time the phone rings, you know, I'm nervous. I'm sort of nervous talking about it on the radio, and the guilt is just overwhelming. But I got some real kick-ass tires.
Okay, well, look, you know, first off, man, the Fixer understands the financial hardships. Right? The Fixer and the Fixer's counsel were just out of work for a year. Times are tough.
Oh, yeah. Still tough.
Yeah, I mean, still, right? Dan, you got like $3 to your name until Friday?
Until a week from today.
Yeah. Okay. You gotta figure, I mean, look, a conscience is a wonderful thing. Keeps us from doing stupid things. I would say it depends what you can live with. How much discomfort can you live with? That's what it comes down to.
I just don't think that was the smart call, because they check all that stuff on rental cars pretty closely. A, you paid money to rent the car, which I'm willing to bet would have paid for one of your tires. And now if you get caught doing that, you're going to end up paying more than what 4 tires would have cost you. I think the risk was not worth the reward that you got there.
Good call.
In my opinion.
So now you have to ask yourself, how do you fix the problem? Oh, Fixer, how do I fix the problem?
Mm-hmm.
You got choices, man. You got to weigh options here. I suppose you could go back to the rental car place and say, hey, so I totally tried to dupe you guys, and hope that they're cool.
Good luck with that.
Or you can just kind of hang and wait the situation out and hope that they don't find out. But learn from the mistake. So if you're feeling guilty right now because you, in a sense, stole, and I think the bigger issue is, not to make you feel bad, guy, but what if a family of 4...
Here it comes.
What if a family of 4 rents that truck, and they're out on the highway, and there's a traffic jam, and the dad goes to lay on the brakes. The tires are bald, and both the kids go flying through the windshield. I mean, you do have to consider that you might have put someone's life at risk. Not just you because of your stupid mistake and the legal problems, but now you're jeopardizing the lives of innocent people. That all being said, I would probably try and correct the situation. However, if you really fear that you're going to put yourself in a lot of... if you feel that you're really going to jam yourself up legally, and you don't want to go that route, and the name of the game is to try and ride this out, and just hope that it goes away, I recommend 2 things. Number 1, wail and reevaluate. Always wail. And number 2, take those feelings of guilt that you have and do something nice for someone else. Go to Aldi right now. Take 1/3 of the money that you save by switching those tires out. Go to Aldi right now, fill a grocery bag full of food, and drop it off at a homeless shelter. Or actually drop it off to Dan. Dan actually could use it. Do something like that. Turn it into a positive.
Or the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes, you can join us as we raise money and food for the hungry.
Feed a family.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm crazy about that advice, because I think for people not listening all that closely, what you just said is act any which way you want. But you can fix it with groceries. No, the Fixer is giving people options. What I'm saying is, if you decide that going to the rental car place
is going to jam you up, and you don't want to take the risk of being a good guy walking up saying, hey, I tried to dupe you guys, can we make it good? And you fear that they will call in the law enforcement authorities, then still take the guilt that you have and channel it into helping another human being. I'm just trying to give this person options.
All right, I guess I can live with that.
I mean, obviously the right call is to fess up and do the right thing, but sometimes you can't do the exact right thing, so kind of go at it from the side.
The thing I've learned about punishment is that normally if it's coming your way, if you admit that you should have punishment coming your way, it's normally lighter. People will, a lot of times will respect your honesty.
Sherry, on line 1, you're on with the Fixer. Go.
Hi. The gentleman that rented the vehicle, I didn't hear the first part of it, but generally what they do, I used to collect for him, is if he used a debit card, then they'll try to debit his money for the price of the tires. People do this all the time. They trade tires all the time, and they do it for spite, and they get away with it. There's so many car rental peoples out there, and they don't file claims against, they don't call the police report. You know, they don't do none of that.
Well, I got to tell you, I need a couple new tires for the Jetta. Kidding.
See, I'd be afraid to do that because I would imagine there's language in the thing you sign that nobody ever reads that says if you were to do this that they automatically have the right to debit your account because, like she said, they have your card on file. To me, this was crazy behavior. It was. It was just, that was insane.
Yeah. And all the car places always have a deal. There's always a buy one, get, one free deal.
Right. Buy 3, get, we'll get 1, something.
But, the Fixer does have one positive for you, and that's that you do have feelings of guilt, which means you're a feeling human being. And that's good, because I think the bigger problem would be, I totally switched these tires out. There could be a family of 4 in that truck with those ball tires. They could slam on the brakes on 480. Kid could go flying out the window right over the bridge. But I got new tires,
so I don't care.
Yeah. So at least you have feelings, man. So there's a positive, right?
Sure.
Yeah, Maxwell Show, you're on with the Fixer.
Yeah, I got the perfect solution for the guy. If he's really feeling guilty about the tires, you should donate the tires to a friend or someone who needs them and go get rid of the evidence, buy new tires.
Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. He should donate his new tires to a friend and then get rid of the... But they still know that you switch the tires out. Right. But I understand what you're saying. Okay.
Help a buddy out.
216-578-1985. You guys have got the Maxwell Show. You're on with the Fixer. Real quick, let's take a phone call, and then we'll get to an email submission. It's too good to be true for day number 1, but guys are still trying to pull this off. Married guys are still trying to get this done. You know what? Actually, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll do that next. Yeah, married guys are still trying to pull this off. It's like the greatest married guy caper ever, and it will never happen, ever. And if it does, you'll totally regret it. We'll talk about that next.